Hey, what's going on, people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be showing you the top 5 legendary weapons in Borderlands 3's final Year 1 DLC, Psycho Krieg and the Fantastic Fustercluck. It didn't give us as many weapons as the previous DLCs, but what we did get was quality nonetheless, and I'll be telling you what they do, who drops them, and how you can use them to make easy work of any challenge. Do let me know in the comments what your favourite weapon of the DLC was, and if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like, and let's crack into it. We begin this countdown of the top 5 DLC 4 legendary weapons with the Rebound, which can only be dropped by Psycho Reaver. You fight in the Grand Vault of Krieg's Mine, which is Valhalla. The Rebound can come in every element and fires at a nice pace. It is made by COV and encompasses their ingenuity in every sense. It fires saw blades that slice right through your enemies before turning around and diving in for another hit. The amount of saw blades that come out of its barrel would make a logger proud, but instead of cutting down trees, they'll cut down your opponents. Its magazine is massive, sitting around 100 or more, and helps you to keep the carnage going. You can even get a ×2 or ×3 variant to upscale the blades you fire, and because their damage lifespan is very long, a consecutive hit's anointment will synergize well with its unique effect. The Blood-Starved Beast sits at number 4, which has an increased chance to drop from Evil Lilith. You fight here on top of Castle Crimson. The Blood-Starved Beast comes in every element and fires 2 projectiles per shot, but you can get a variant which will fire an extra projectile for double the ammo consumption. It's manufactured by Dahl and has a rapid fire rate, although that can be ruined if you get one with semi-auto and 4-round burst, so pray to RNGesus that you don't get one of those. The Blood-Starved Beast is a strange gun that leaves the brunt of its damage to chance. I say that because every so often it'll fire a bullet that'll explode on impact, creating a large elemental explosion that erupts with deadly force. These are its single biggest damage occurring rounds and happen quick enough thanks to its fire rate. These rounds deal splash damage and can be enhanced if you rock a splash damage Mo's build. To add to its all round good stats and unique effect, it also has another, which is Magical Bullets. It'll fire bullets that'll pass right through your enemies and deal damage, leaving them open to hit up someone else. It's a nice effect, but its explosive round is definitely the highlight, and you'll find it to be equally good on all Vault Hunters. At number 3 is the Major Kong, a COV launcher that can come in every element, including non-elemental, and can only be obtained by defeating Psycho Reaver, who again you fight in Valhalla. The Major Kong comes with a charge feature which, like the Iron Cannon, increases its damage, but unlike the Iron Cannon, a charged shot will cost more ammo depending on how long you charge it. It consumes a minimum of 3 ammo and maximum of 7, and a fully charged shot causes some real havoc. It fires a number of wobbly missiles which aren't very accurate, and you shouldn't trust them, especially at longer ranges. They not only deal damage on impact, but also afterwards when they send out homing missiles from the primary missile capsules. The homing missiles deal the same heavy damage, and while mobbing you'll often see them seek out enemies and blow them to pieces. Mobbing isn't really where it shines due to its ammo count, but it will destroy when you have something to shoot. It's best while bossing due to the mighty punch it packs, and it's even better if you're rocking the invisibility skin on your gun. Now for number 2, the Prompt Critical, which has an increased chance to drop from the Lava is Rising, or Talk to Lilith, who you fight here at the very end of Crimson Castle. The Prompt Critical deals heavy splash damage and is available in all the elements, including non-elemental. Its unique effect causes consecutive stuck gyro jets to amplify the subsequent explosion, and it's decent enough to reach close targets, but certainly not mammoth in size. Where it is mammoth though is on Mo's, where it blows away the toughest of targets. Each shot takes big chunks out of health bars, culminating in the biggest one as you reload, detonating all the stuck stickies. It does come with an impact mode too, but stickies is where you get its damage bonus from, and Moe's can amplify both its damage and radius. It's still a good gun outside of Moe's, but she certainly makes it her own. Before number 1 is unearthed, let's dive into some honorable mentions. One honorable mention is Pat McKay 3, an SMG developed by Takedown, which has an increased chance to drop from Sponge Boss Bullet Pants, who lives in a meat pineapple in Krieg's Head, around about here in Crimson Castle. I rate that Easter egg highly, and this gun's worth a mention purely for that. It's a Takedown gun that always deals the full Takedown effect, as the dispatched weapons come with full mags even if you empty the clip. That means you can have the best of both worlds, letting fire with its standard mag and getting full damage from the reload too. However, that reload will still consume ammo and means that you'll use twice the ammo as a typical Takedown weapon if you continually empty the mag. There's not much here other than that, but I will forever thank Pat McKay III for introducing me to Sponge Boss Bullet Pants. The last honourable mention I have for you is Septimated Prime, a Vladov sniper rifle that can only be dropped by Evil Mordecai. You fight around here in Crimson Castle. The Septimated Prime is like the Leuda, but if it only fired the one bullet, and has a rocket launcher attachment. It also occasionally summons meteors like the Tig's Boom, but far less of them, and their damage is low. Where the gun has its place is its constant fire element, making it good against flesh targets, and its fire rate, which gives it high DPS. There's a lot of potential here that isn't tapped into, but where it is great currently is as a weapon for your clone, or as a fire Leuda alternative. Number 1, and we've made it. Claps all round. Leading the way is the Convergence, a Hyperion shotgun that can come in any element including non-elemental, and has an increased chance to drop from Dr. Benedict, who you fight here in the Benediction of Pain. The Convergence serves as a masterclass of dishing out damage. Each time you land a shot, a cluster of blades converge, intersecting your target from all directions. They penetrate from the inside out, hitting them where it hurts, and the damage output is incredible. It's not limited to just one character either. You can see it destroying here on Zane, but a Ricochet Amara build shares its damage round. Flat can get it hitting crits like nothing else, and Moe's can add that explosive factor. It comes in ×3, ×4, ×6 and ×8 variants. If ammo is a worry, look for a ×4, if not, grab the ×8, which will consume 2 ammo per shot. But really, it doesn't matter. Any Convergence will shred through opponents like a mower over grass, and you just gotta have one in your endgame arsenal. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned of the best legendary weapons brought to us through DLC 4. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.